Unlucky game, tilty game. Definitely tilty for me. Super tilted after that. Just like mulliganing a questionable land hand into a worse land hand is super painful. It's the same reason why I dark bargain. I don't want to dark bargain when I'm at 3 health and he's got a bunch of 1/1 flyers, but I can't be in top deck mode when he's at full health and I'm at 2 health and expect to win. So feels bad. All right, let's see if we can recover from that tilty shit. Mulliganing all 3 games we played with that deck, or being forced to make that decision. Got punished twice, right? Once we didn't make the decision and we land screwed. Once we did make the decision and we land screwed. And once we made the decision and just got screwed on cards. Three land dark bargain summed up the game. Agree 100%. We had so many outs too. Like any of our fire fists were wizard synergy. I can kill his relic runners and get 2-for-1s and get pressure on the board. Any of our legendaries are good draws. Any of our counter spells are good. I mean, just like there's so many fucking things that would have been great there. I go first. I've got mana and a removal and nothing playable till 4. I mean, it's the same guy. Oh, that's a little awkward. This is not a good hand versus slow counterspell, or rather, bird counterspell. Why do I have to play the same fucking dude 2 games in a row? Fuck that. I mean, we know what's in his deck. I noticed it was the same guy after I mulliganed, of course. Or didn't mulligan. It's a really good draw. Super early in my region? I don't know. I don't know if there's regions or not in this game. If there are, I don't know where they're assigned. Chose not to attack. Great. It's mana screwed. It's interesting. Let's get that counter spell out if he's got it. Oh, this is only a 2 damage nuke though. Oh, it's per source too, so that doesn't make any difference whatsoever. For some reason I was like, there I am playing into shield. I still think I'm fire fisting. There's no value here, but I want to draw the counterspell if he's got an eviscerate. He's low on resources, so presumably if he has a counterspell, he's low on lands. If he has a counterspell, he's going to want to prevent more power on the board. That's my suspicion. There it is. Okay, now I can maybe open up for Zahid. Even Sentry. Trapper's just fine. Weepsini runs at least 2 Time of Ice. That's a good one to get down to. But the Jin is much higher impact. Deep freeze. I wonder if it's worth eviscerating my Jin to get it back. Probably not. It is worth getting a Rona on the board when he's tapped out because it gives me a lot of drawing. 1, 2, 3. So we're on 3, 6. We're flooding again, by the way, in terms of lands, but this is actually working out just fine. If we can get Rona in a flood, that's fine. Gonna run into Lyra and be super salty about it for sure. Alright, but we have basically draw 2 right now. For 4 land, if he doesn't deep freeze it. Ah, of course, second deep freeze. Seems convenient. Wish I had some enchantment hate in this deck. It's a good one. I'm going to main phase it. We do have double black. That's a playable creature. Blues are just counter spells, so let's go like this. Take those two. We have 8 there. Could kill this while it's tapped out. Or I could just play Josu while he's tapped out. That seems better. Lyra. Kicker is only 4, right? He's tapped out though. Can't block my knight. I can't deal with this angel. Opponent's deck is insane? I don't agree with that at all. I think my opponent's deck is not even that good. He's just, he's drawing well, for sure. I gotta bait him into that block. He's not gonna take that block. I mean, he's just had the answers to all of my threats. The ones, this is card advantage, just instantly neutralized. This is my flyer, instantly neutralized. And we're just flooding again. Yeah, Tsui, perhaps you're right. I've just played this guy. So we just played this guy. We took our first loss playing this guy's deck to me getting triple. I had to mulligan all 3 games. And I first one just lost value, won the game though. The second game I screwed, lost the game. Third game I flooded, lost the game. And now we queued into him again. And this is the first match of this. And he's had answers for Zahid and answers for Rona. It's super fucking annoying right now. And look, we're flooding again, and I can't do anything about it. So we're dead this turn, unless I kill the bird. Hoping he's going to equip the sword. I get 1 more life out of it. Buy board and sentinel. No. It's a good idea, though. Let's get damage in. Sentinel is really good. Okay. All right. This is first match. No, we didn't put Sentinel last time. Last time we did just... No, it would be good. Okay, that's what I was hoping to see. He does run syncopates. Just trying to decide if it makes any difference. It might. Can you syncopate me for 4? Joke's on you, I'm so fucking land flooded, it makes no difference whatsoever. I suppose he could. Could he no, it's sorcery speed equipment. Okay. So do we have any removal effects for that? I don't even know. That's not going to do it. All right. Yeah, the Sentinels actually would have been a good idea versus that shit. Okay. So what can I cut? I need the 2/2 blockers. The ground blockers do nearly nothing for me. Scholars have done nothing. He's the only creature he's played on the ground is a 3/2. Skinwish hit him for cards last time, which was good. The Arcanist is wizard count. The problem is the Scholars are wizard count too. Dowd has, I mean, like, this deck is so hard to trim cards out of. We need Garna for the removal. Yeah, we put in the Vest last time. You're welcome to join me on comms if you want to with this. I'm fine with that. Put up a call. I would like to get the Sentinels in. He runs shit ton of counter spells in that deck too. Card advantage seems irrelevant. Morning, Tsui. I don't know what I'm going to take for that, though, is the issue with the Sentinels. It's not like I even disagree. Like, if we had Sentinels versus that, it'd be great. He does run, like, quadruple, or if we've seen triple counterspell out of him. Unwinds are very interesting. Yeah, I need, like, time to reset this deck, though. And I don't know what I'm going to take for it. I think I'm dropping Skin Witch.
We're running out of time here really quickly. So
Arcanist,
I would
Divest, Sentinel. I don't think... Go on.
What I was going to say is I would probably just cut like 2 of the Scholars for one of the Sentinels and one of the Divests. And just leave in our 2-drops, because the one gives us mana for like half of our spells, the Arcanist, and Skin Witch is really good late.
All right.
The Tolarian Scholars are a lot less exciting than the cards that do stuff late, right?
Yeah, they are. All right, let's try that. We can try a little bit more. We can try a little bit more aggressive mulliganing if we survive this game. So he kills us with, he's got a historic artifact synergy deck, and he's killing us with his fucking 1/1 flyers. He's got 3/2 flyers, 1/1 flyers, and that Lyra. Lyra's come out every game we played against him so far. This is pretty much how it always happens, or I have to fucking mulligan. And he runs at least 3 counterspells. He's got 1 Riz's Retort, 2 Syncopates in there. He's got Equipment, and he's got Trappers. This is the other card he runs, the 3/2 ground creature that attach your creatures.
The tappy one, yeah, the good one.
Okay, this is exactly what happened last time, except last time I went to 5 lands. We got to keep this.
I guess we keep this. Yeah, no, I don't think we can go to. I don't think we can go that low. All right, let's see what he's got going on here.
You want Lyra or you want the Sentry?
No, we can't beat Lyra, so I think we just have to take it.
We can beat Lyra. We have removal for Lyra, but let's get it out of the hand. Sentry on 4 is pretty bad news for us.
We can remove his. It's a lot easier to remove his other creatures, right? Like Lyra's the scary one, and we don't have an answer to it in our hand right now. We can kill anything with the Ship of Fire if we drop out. So like,
I think I'm killing this. He's at 4 because this is one of the ways he kills us. I mean, I can wait.
I mean, he's gonna do like some chip damage with it, but I don't think we care.
He'll do.
Like, we want that for the Even Sentry because we don't have an answer to it in our hand.
Well, we'll see.
Answer to it.
I mean, this thing's gonna do like 8 to 10 damage.
I mean, if it does like 10 damage, we drew really poorly. Cause like, hopefully the game will be over before that. That's a good draw. Just hold that to counter the Deep Freeze. Hopefully he just bricks on lands and never actually gets to the Sentry. No, he's playing the Sentry this turn.
Oh, that's actually great for us because that's why we're holding the Vicious Offering and not removing the Sentinel. He might think he's seen us play a counterspell, so he might be trying to play around Syncopating. We played 1 counterspell.
I mean, maybe
we have 2 unwinds in the sideboard too, which are actually good versus this guy's deck. He's got a fuck ton of non-creature spells that are ultra annoying, and he runs counterspells.
He just wants the counterspell, whatever. It's fine.
All right, we'll run 6 consecutive mana after mulliganing for a better mana distribution again.
Yeah, it's pretty rough. We've only drawn 2 spells so far, which is unfortunate, but. Yeah, I mean, whatever. It's fine. That's good. We can Shiv and Fire that on his turn. And stop taking chip damage.
No.
I mean, maybe... Does he have any flash creatures?
Not that we've seen yet. I mean, this would definitely be the deck that he'd run it. The historic permanent flash creature deck.
Alright, I mean, all of them are pretty good, right? So, yeah, I would probably just kill that with the Ship and Fire for 2. Like, he's got 2 removal and 1 creature in his hand, and presumably a counter spell, or he wouldn't be doing anything. So, like, you can't syncopate this, right? Because we have enough mana open to pay for it.
Right, but the way he plays, we will have to deal with his syncopates at some point.
Care. Right, I mean, we'll have to do it at some point, but, like, we're totally fine with that. Because if we just sitting here drawing back and forth, like, that's cool. And then yeah, here on his end step, we can just kill the Aven Sentry.
Yep.
Now, like, he has no, like, we know he has removal on his hand, but like he's got no threats, so it's not quite as scary. I mean, granted, if we just brick every turn for the rest of the game, we're in pretty rough shape.
This is of the 5 games I've played this morning. 5 of them have been this. 5 of them.
What an asshole. That's a good draw.
All 5 games have been just land screw. That's absurd.
Yeah, it's pretty rough.
It's such a shitty way to start off a day of Magic.
We need to draw one of our removal spells.
How does Swamp treat you?
I mean, any spell is probably better. Like 7 + 1 + 1, 8 lands, 4 spells. Pretty bad for a mold of 6.
All right.
And he just drew. It looks like he just drew 6 lands, all spells. So pretty good.
That might as well be a land.
A legend. Yeah.
So we've just hit 9 consecutive land drops in a row. I want to know what the odds of that are.
I mean, if
We
draw
started
the
with-
we can at least cast it the same turn, right?
Well,
Assuming that
he has counter
taps
spells.
out for something.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, assuming he taps out.
I want to know the odds of this. So let's assume that, all right, number of cards in deck. We had 4 lands in hand when we started this, and we only got a 6 land hand, so there's 34 cards in deck. So odds with 34 in deck, with number of successes needed, we have to draw 5 of them in 5 turns. So number of successes needed are, what is there? We have 4 in hand, so there's 13. The number of draws are 5. Number of successes are 5. Yeah, so we just hit a 0.46% chance for drawing, if I did that right.
Nice card.
Another dead card.
Yeah, I mean, we're just fucked here. We know he has 2 removals in his hand. Like, we need to hit a removal for the Sphinx and have him tap out. So, like, what we have to do is draw Rona, play Rona, cast Yagmoth's Battle Offering, and hope that he doesn't have the answer to it in his hands so we can pull back his Aven Sentry.
I think we just have to draw,
I mean, we're probably just dead. But...
we have to draw Eviscerate and hope he doesn't have a counterspell.
Right, like, we need to hit Runner.
That is Swamp!
So.
Perfect! Perfect!
Alright. Right on time.
God, that's so frustrating. Like,
I mean, maybe he's just holding mana for the Blessed Light, but he's got like a million cards in his hand.
we're gonna die to a single creature at a time. Like, we get nothing out of this.
I mean, that'll happen when you fucking draw 4 spells all game, right? Sure. Okay, let's see. He's holding mana for Blessed Light. Alright, I mean, we kick it. I guess we should attack for 1 first.
There's no way he can. The sacrifice is part of the spell, right?
Yeah, it's part of the the cost of the spell.
All right. Well, I mean, this is okay as long as he doesn't have Wizard's Retort. Or
Right,
she
I mean,
runs.
He has Wizard's Retort. He has Wizard's Retort, but like, there's nothing we can do about it if he has it.
Oh, I agree. If he counters it, do I still lose the creature?
Yeah, it's part of the cost.
Huh. I think he's got Syncopate up. That's what that looks like to me.
It's either Syncopate or Blessed Light.
Blessed Light doesn't save him.
No, it doesn't save him, but
Blink of the Eye works. Okay.
I mean that buys us a turn at least, right?
Sure. Buys us a turn when keeps us down in cards.
Yeah, I mean it keeps us. He's gonna have way more cards on. So like we need to hit a million runners, and he needs to brick every turn for the rest of the game, pretty much.
He just hit sinks. He can't brick for the next 2 turns. It's not true. He could brick and then brick again.
it's very, very unlikely, but like his deck has to be every land in his deck on top of his deck right now, pretty much.
2 to top.
Which is 2 spells. Okay, so yeah, we're not winning this game. There's no like even if we hit every runner in the world, I don't think it's enough. It's like we need to draw the Rona this turn, or one of our other legends, because we have 1,000,000 lands.
A million lands is correct. That's gonna do it.
Mountain is not the card we were looking for. So we drew
11
lands and 4 spells.
So we got 6.
Nice.
Yeah, 75% spells remaining in the deck.
No, yeah. So we had 2 spells in our opener, right? And we have 5 cards in our graveyard.
Yeah.
Okay, so we drew 2 spells and 1 card that we couldn't cast because it was Yawgmoth's Offering. So yeah, real bad.
This deck just lost twice in a row to this player off of 5 fucking sets of land draws.
Yeah, that was just like completely unreasonable. I mean, sometimes that shit happens, but like it feels really bad when it happens. Real bad.
Man, it must just be because I play so much. Like this deck deserved better than that.
Yeah, no, that deck was way better than 2 wins. That's real depressing.
God, that's such a. Oh man, I gotta just like fucking stabilize off that tilt. That tilt is so bad from that.
I mean, sometimes you just flood. That doesn't. In this pack, I would take Phyrexian Scriptures. I think that card's insane. I've never actually seen. I've seen it played 1 time in all the times that I've done this set.
Yeah.
But like, it seems like a really, really good card. So
it's annoying as fuck. He gets 2 wins off of us too, like in a row. His deck gets to get 2 more wins with that kind of totally mediocre fucking deck.